Hey everybody, welcome back to City Skylines Tuesday. I'm Scott with the Get Dangerous crew, and I'm so thrilled to have you here for this episode. We take on that level 7 milestone, buy up a whole bunch of land, and start really adding to our infrastructure in terms of highway system, post office, and really adding out some more housing, commercial, and industrial areas. Thanks for tuning in, really appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And if it's your first time here, hit that notification bell so that you get alerts each and every week when we drop our newest content. Thank you so much, take care, and let's get dangerous. Hey everybody, welcome back to City Skylines Tuesday. And I think what we're going to do in today's episode is... Whoa. Wait, we can look at the sky? Okay, that was not planned. I'm sorry. I did not realize we could do that. I was trying to zoom the camera down. Anyway, what I think we are going to focus on today is really, let's look at the map here. We got this big map here. And we have 19 map tiles that we can go for, which is a lot, each one of these, tiles. We can expand this out. I don't think we quite need to go spend all 19 of them, but we can definitely buy a few and expand out. Since we're making money, that's not a bad thing to have. It's just kind of increase our border here. That's a fair amount to purchase, but let's do it. We expand our border out. Now we've got access to this terrifying thing of a railroad. We can now bring that into our system. But what we also have available to us, which I said we were going to explore at the end of last episode, was this level 7 progression. So we are now officially a busy town. Next, the big one next is Big Town. But we're a busy town. And what that means is we've got all these extra points. We've got like 12 points that we can do. So definitely we're buying large roads. And I think intersections. I think that's going to be really big. So we've got 6 points left. And I want to start looking into some of these other areas. So like a welfare office is really great. I don't think we need police headquarters yet. But let's look at the different powers. So we've got geothermal. I do want to explore hydroelectric at some point, because that's really great power. Water treatment plant might be good too, to just add that on. Crematorium could be good as well, just as an alternative to having the cemetery. But I do think I want to do a hospital. We're going to get ourselves a nice little rural hospital. And then recycling center would be good too. So we've got 2 points left. We're not going to make it. Train. I'm not ready for train yet. Sports parks, communication. Post sorting facility. That could be good. Give us a little mailbox action. Okay, so we spent our points. Now let's figure out this infrastructure, because the way this game works is once you buy something, then everyone wants you to use it. Okay, so they don't have enough customers. They don't have enough customers. They don't have enough customers. I don't really understand why. Because it looks like there's some good customer density here. So it could just be that being in kind of this farmland right here, that they don't have the neighborhood completely surrounding them. But what we can do is start, expanding into some of this area. Obviously, this is like the big school zone. At some point, I should figure out districts. Right, that might be a good thing. But what we can do is head over here. With my roads that I see now are a little wonky. These aren't exactly 90s here. This might cause me some stress. I apologize if this caused me stress last episode and I just don't remember. But why don't we let the world start, and we'll build in. Apparently this is bad residential. Really? It's always interesting to me when they indicate something is not good for low density housing, but is good for higher density housing. And medium density row versus small apartment. But we can put in a little apartment complex, complexes here, a little more housing taken care of. We do need to get the mixed housing, and I really like this mixed housing because it's a combo, and maybe it doesn't work well. Obviously we see it's not building up at all. Maybe we need to get rid of these. No, now it's building. Oh jeez. How do I make you go or not go? Anyway, what we need to do is expand. We've got this nice big territory here. This is, farmland stuff, but we've got this nice big territory here. I think this will be great on the backside of the high school to expand out. So we're just gonna build the grid, and I don't know if you guys enjoy watching me build these grids out. I enjoy building them out, but if you don't like them, then that makes part of this game very dull for you, and I'm very sorry for that. So I don't know how to. I don't know. I know a lot of channels will speed up this process of building stuff out. It does make me laugh a little that the 90-degree angle wiggles a little. Right? That's good. But why? It must be the slope, right? It's the slope. I never turn on contouring. So you can see it slopes a little down and away. Gently, but it slopes down and away. It's something to consider. But this thing over here is gonna drive me nuts a little, because we will eventually have to figure out trains. This looks like just a pair of tracks. So in order to get trains going, and maybe we'll save that, save that for a later episode, of course. But you have to have a full-on train station. Now that we haven't unlocked trains, but there's a big rail yard and a train station. The train station is the big one. And then, you get your tracks and all that stuff. You can make routes for cargo or passenger. Kind of a lot going on here. So, our our commercial went down. Did that mean that we got some commercial? Where did I build it? It just went down a little. Okay. All right, and then let's build out a little more industrial over here. I think that's not a bad idea. I went to the dump the other day, and I was struck by how large the dump is in my area and how well organized and everything it is. It was just very impressive, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not really giving it the attention that it deserves. So, we may see some enhanced dump later. But for now, let's build out this industrial a little bit. And of course, the first thing it does is hit overlapping items. Oh, because I have the power line here. The power line that was so elusive that I did not even realize was there. And I kept hurting myself in it mentally, trying to figure out what was going on. I do wish there was a way I could type in what I want my what I want my grid to be, and then just make it like auto grid. That would be really nice. Am I supposed to believe though that these are, oh, these are probably 88, but are they 116? I wish there was a measuring tool. I'm gonna wish a lot of things. All right, let's finish this out to here. And we do have to get in, we're gonna break the grid here. I think we got to figure out mail, right? We got to figure out that post sorting tool. Sorry about your business. You should have placed yourself better. Okay, so we're breaking our standard grid here. This is just going to be for those like differently shaped, weird industrial buildings and all that stuff. But we're gonna put these in and watch this drop down. What I do need to look at, where was it? Postal services. Okay, so postal services. The postal service delivers different types of mail around the city. Mail is an important form of communication for citizens and companies. A well-working post service will have a positive effect on citizens' well-being and the operating efficiency of companies. So that's great. To get mail delivery going in your city, first build a post office, which is this one here. Post offices handle local mail to and from residents and local businesses. Residents can visit the office directly to drop off their mail for delivery. Mailboxes. Mailboxes can be placed by the side of any road. They're used by citizens to drop off mail for delivery. Place them in convenient locations around residential areas and places people frequent. Post vans will automatically collect mail from the mailboxes. Great. And then we also have this post sorting facility. So I don't know. Oh, this is internal. This is local, and then this is local and intercity. So that would take you to other cities outside. So we probably didn't need to buy this yet, since we have no postal system, right, at all set up. But let's get one. I think we should get one. And I think I moved too quickly. Maybe this is a good place to have one right here. It's near enough. It's not in like downtown. That would be more down here. But it's kind of close to the main drag, being this Alton Street, which we're going to pretend that's why this is called Alton. Or maybe the Alton Street is named after the city. Huh. Maybe I renamed it. I don't remember. But I think we can put a post office here, just off of Alton Street. And that would be great. So we'll put it here on Green Street. And it, connects up to this industrial area. I don't know why. Oh, there's a car accident. Car accident right next to the taxi depot. I wonder whose fault that car accident was. Okay, post office, please don't be too big. Oh, it's not too big. But what is the front of it? This appears to be the front of it. Okay. Well, I wish I could go in the middle. But that's not the case, really. Where should I put it? Broad Street? I like Broad Street for it. And that's centered-ish. Broad Street. There we go. It has its own little street and parking and everything. So folks can come down Alton and turn onto Broad Street, and the post office is right there. What sort of upgrades does the post office have? Extended storage. Oh, that adds physically on the outside. Okay. And then post van garage. Oh, okay. So we could take out Garland Street. What we could do here. Oh, let that car go through the intersection. No, stop it. I want to make this like a a more gentle curve. And then we can expand out here if need be. Well, now there's all these cars here. Stop it, you guys. There we go. Okay. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Post office. Freaking out. We'll do a simple curve. Is that going to count? Oh yeah, it just adjusts. Oh, I like that so much. And then when and if we want to expand, we can expand out here. So that's good. And right now this can just be like a little park area. So small park that does not like any of this configuration. How small is a small park? That is just too small. Plaza. Plaza. There you go. Postal Plaza. And that's cute, actually. You always see these, like where I live, you'll just have like normal, buildings will just be where they are, whatever. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's a post office and like a just gorgeous little park nearby that you had no idea existed. So I want to put some mailboxes on Broad Street. I don't have to create a mail route or anything, which is nice. We'll put some on Amity Street. They have to go like in the road? Yeah. Put them like every few blocks. Do these cost me anything? $100. That's not bad at all. This is all very residential, so we'll put like Sheffield Street, the corner there. Every time I put one of these, people get happy, so it seems like a win. It's here. So last week's episode was all about placing trees everywhere, and in this week's episode, we're placing mailboxes. So yay. And the idea is, oh yeah, so this is, we're just placing mailboxes. I feel so bad for the post office, the driver who's gonna have to go around and collect these. Because, man, that's gonna be rough. But you know what, like, with this, this day of always getting stuff in the mail, there's so many things where I've had to go and return stuff, right? And it's like, just take it to your local post office. And so many of these boxes, I think, are disappearing around town. I don't know, maybe that's not your experience, but that is definitely my experience, where we had, we used to have post office boxes. I feel like, like every shopping center had one or something. And now, wait, what is, oh, there, because it's like in the middle of, this is one of those walkable streets. That seems like a horrible place to put one. I'm gonna relocate. Let's do it to here. They're so cute. How zoomed in can we get? Why are they yellow? What color are post office boxes where you live? Where I live, they are blue. Okay, how's our postal network? I would say this side's not bad. Let's do maybe one here. Although I wouldn't like it if the mailbox, like the public mailbox, was like right in front of my house. I would be a little irritated by that, but just because I wouldn't want a lot of traffic near my house, but it happens. It's got to be near somebody's house, right? Right now, though, it's like election season, and it always weirds me out that the schools are a polling place. Like, the schools are so locked down for access during every other day of the year. But then it's election season, and suddenly we're saying, oh yeah, strange people who happen to live in the neighborhood, please come to my child's school, or one day be all over the campus. And it's just a little weird to me. It's just a little weird. And again, like, people are there for a purpose. I'm sure they mean no harm. This is almost like putting in bus routes. I'm sure that they're there just to vote. They have no interest in doing anything at the school except coming in and voting. And they probably wish that they didn't have to come in and vote. But it's just weird. It's just weird to me that suddenly now, that time, we have, kids to come and vote. Okay, this seems to be, this is rough. What is going on here? What is the situation here? This is really slowing people down. They're trying to get this way. They're trying to get through that. So how do I stop this? Do I just make Linden a one-way? Maybe I make Linden a one-way here. I think that might be the solution. Or I can do like a no. Oh, I have intersections now. What? Oh my gosh. These are okay. These are all over the place intersections. Let me see. I can do a no left. But how will that work? What if I put no left turn here? Oh, is that it? So they can no longer turn left here. But if they're coming this way, they can turn onto it. Okay, that's something. But how do I then alleviate that? Because I gotta have a way for trucks to come in. I don't know. This is a tricky one. Because the whole point of a roundabout is to minimize traffic, right? But this is rough. Do I need to put in lights? Maybe I need lights. Aren't there lights already? Is that Popo? Okay, what happens if I put lights here? Can I put lights here? No? Yes? It's all yield. I need light. This is rough. Like, this dude's U-turning. He came up here, went through it, and U-turned. Where are you going that you needed to do that U-turn? Is there no U-turn signs? We have them all over the place. No straight, no right, no left. Maybe I need a no big trucks through here. But then I don't know where those people would go. Like, where are you going, truck? Like, are you going down and then U-turning? Because that seems rough. I don't like that at all. Maybe this is where I have an opportunity to build in. Man, that traffic is backing up. Maybe there's an opportunity to build in one of these intersections. Okay, so here's the funny thing that I noticed driving around my town, taking kids to school and all this stuff, is that I think of these small roads as like the main road, right? This is what I have like on my street. As soon as I turn off of my street, it jumps to a medium road, 2 lanes in each way. And then I turn onto the main street and it goes to a large road. So I have a large road. I have like this running down, or maybe even larger than that, because this is 3 in each way. I think I have like 4 in each way. So I have this is like this is the street that I drive down to like get groceries and gas and like take my kids to school and all this. Like, that is a ridiculous road, but that is what it happens to be in my neighborhood. And so then I see these like 1 lane, 2 lane things, and I'm like, oh, actually these are really small. I would be so irritated having to drive on one of these 1 and 2 lane roads. That's kind of wacky. Okay, but what I need to figure out is how to get people on and off. A teardrop roundabout. Whoa, that is ridiculously huge. Oh my gosh. Oh, I had no idea how big this was. Okay, that's not for me. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is like the size of our entire downtown. Is this one? That is huge. Look at this. This is our downtown. This one intersection is the entirety of our downtown. Okay. This was not what I expected. A low capacity rural dumbbell interchange, teardrop roundabout, compact highway for urban areas. I mean, even that is huge. That's just bonkers. But I do need to figure this out. And maybe I'll figure this out off stream. Cuz I like the idea of having, I'm still tracking that car, of having this roundabout here. And I don't know how much changing the roundabout, like if I make it larger, it doesn't really help the road at all, right? It just impacts the businesses. It doesn't make the lanes easier. But what I need to do is figure out how this car gets through to here. And maybe I just make this a regular intersection. As much as I love a roundabout, maybe I just make this a regular intersection. Oh, wait, are cars having to stop here? I don't want them to stop here. No. Okay, let's fix that. Crosswalk Delito. And maybe this needs to be, I don't know, maybe having this road right here is not great. But I like having this little like frontage road. It's just this highway gets so backed up. Maybe I can have this add a lane here so we don't have this merging in. Three-lane two-way, 4-lane two-way, 3-lane one-way. So I can work this in here. I have plenty of room. And what I can do is, that helps a little bit, but it's not really going to help here. How do I do this? Because then this dude gets screwed over. How does it impact all of these other lanes? Like, that's the part I can't figure out. Well, let's... Overlapping items, invalid shape. I mean, maybe I can just... Oh, maybe I can just have a lane that splits off. Like, who are these people? These all seem, these are dump trucks and semi-trucks and all this stuff. So this person is like returning to Moundsville. What the heck is Moundsville? So, okay, let's follow you. This is, I'm gonna speed it up. Let's follow you and see where you're going. You're inching along and you hate this drive. That's where you're going. Because this ends horribly here. So is this car going down and U-turning? That's what I need to figure out. Oh, he just deleted. Okay. What about you? Oh no, traffic is deleting. They are U-turning. This is a U-turn spot. Okay. Okay, so I need to alleviate that. Oh, but a lot of this traffic got cleared up. Are people leaving? No. Okay, so I need to alleviate trucks U-turning here. Okay. So they need to be able to come from here and get on the freeway leaving. Exit better. But, you know, you guys stuck with me, so I appreciate it. And thank you so much. We will see you next time. Take care.